$21.7 million in sales in the last 24 hours and counting. Today, we're going to share with you why the world of women is hot, hot, hot.
And so is the rest of the NFT market. Welcome to Goats and the Metaverse, the only weekly show that goes deep into the world of NFTs and collectibles. I'm joined with my man, Stan, and we've been away for a few weeks. It's good to be back, Stanley. How are you?
We are back and we're better than ever. I'm doing great. The market is on fire. And so is the Goat Vault. The Goat Vault!
Oh, it's on fire. It's up. It's at
soaring.
$75,788. And that's not because we put some more stuff in the vault. That's just because our little NFTs, they're climbing, driven by the biggest climber of them all. And we're going to go into it on the show. Our World of Woman NFT is currently valued at 7.8 ETH. Reminder, we bought in at 0.8 ETH. That's a 7 ETH return since we acquired it. That's not pretty bad. That's pretty good. $75,000 in the Goat Vault. Stanley, I think you should tell us this time, what is the Goat Vault and how do people win the contents? Take it away.
The Goat Vault is an investment that we made where we're buying NFTs, throwing them into the vault. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers, we open up the vault and give those NFTs away to you, our viewers. The rules are absolutely simple. All you need to do is become a subscriber to go to the Metaverse. So smash that subscribe button. Once we hit 5,000, we open it up and give away the NFTs. And just to put that into perspective, you said we bought it for 0.8. It's at 7.8 right now. That is a 10x return. And just to let you guys know, the last time we did the show, the Goat Vault was at $59,620. Today, it is at $75,000, almost $76,000. Holy macaroni. This market is on fire. I'm speechless, and I never get speechless. What has been going on? Let's check out the top 10 winners. Boom. Wow, that was good timing.
The top 10, we're seeing some ridiculous numbers, if you want to call them that. 7-day changes in the tens of thousands for some of the projects. Meebits up 15,000%. Loot 26,000%. The N project 128,000%. The market has gone crazy, even though the crypto market has gone down. Stanley, what is going on here?
A lot. I mean, I think the biggest winner here has been the world of women. They have literally doubled in the last 24 hours. And the reason that has happened is there was a huge announcement that came out. Guy Osiri, who happens to be Madonna's business manager and U2's business manager, and also manages a little group called the Ape Yacht Club, announced that he's now the manager of World of Women. The market absolutely exploded. And on top of that, I think the other big announcement is that they're giving you the rights to their IP. Now you are the owner of the IP. That is some big news right there.
That is big news. And I think what the market is saying is we saw what happened with Bored Apes when Guy Osiri came on board, when these new partnerships started to happen. And we see that Bored Apes have flipped punks in price. So the speculation is that the same thing will happen to World of Woman. What's unique about World of Woman is that they are carving out their position as the woman-led PFP project. So, no one else has that space. No one else has that category. We're starting to see some strong celebrities starting to change their profile picture. And this has all the ingredients of success. So that's why we're seeing the floor price double overnight, like you said, and sitting at 8 ETH today.
Yeah. Reese Witherspoon, Eva Longoria are some celebrities that aped into the project. And from the very beginning, the way they set up this project, I remember they were one of the first people to do this, and I thought it was extremely impressive. If you minted an NFT, there was a few NFTs that mint, where you actually got a royalty share of the sales. So some lucky people were minted an NFT for whatever it was, less than 0.1, actually got a piece of the action in the royalties off of all secondary sales. I believe they were one of the first projects to do this, at least from what I can remember. And just think about it now. If you are one of those people that bought this NFT for a few $100s and are now getting continuous revenue from this project, that is a very, very interesting model. And I'm sure they have a big smile on their face, especially in the last 24 hours.
Well, credit where credit is due. Great to see that movement. What's been happening in the monthly top 10? Let's have a look. Well, we're seeing green, 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 but that OG project, CryptoPunks, now moving from what was the number one spot, always holding that claim, down to seventh spot, down 20% in the month. Stanley, what is happening in the world of CryptoPunks?
CryptoPunks are down, my friend. Apes flipped them and flipped them big. I believe they're up on top of the punks about 15 Ethereum, which is a big number. I mean, I know we talked about with Nifty Nick, can they, can they even catch up or potentially be there? Not only did they catch up, they flipped them. They were neck and neck for a while, and then they just took the lead. I mean, what Bored Ape is doing is absolutely insane. Celebrity after celebrity after celebrity is aping into the project. The coins are coming out this year. I hear there's a lot of buzz in Hollywood from celebrities that want these apes to be a part of everything they do, from TV shows to movies. We're seeing it in music videos. I personally believe this is only the beginning. And on this very show, we talked about months ago, these things are going to be a big deal. And I think the number one, the culture, the community, absolutely nuts. But I think what they did was, which was very smart, and we're seeing World of Women following, they gave you the IP. You go take this and you do whatever you want to do with it. Go build your brand. Let the community build, 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 build. And the community is building, building, building. I know there's some businesses that are opening up with Bored Ape logos on it. And I know there's a lot of more things in the works.
And another project that we're seeing on the climbers, Doodles, up 130%, following a similar model where you own the IP with your doodle, and we're seeing that project climb. Again, this is the model that we're seeing happening today, where people are saying, well, if I have to choose between owning an NFT where I own the commercial rights, I can actually go and bring this into my story. I can build this as my PFP. I can invest in building out this character and it'll be worth more. Well, then why would I choose another project that doesn't give me that ability? Why would I go and choose a project where I have to get express written permission from the IP holder and I'm going to get sued if I potentially use this in any way or shape or form? So that's what we're seeing. That is what the market is demanding. And that is where we are seeing a premium being paid today because of this type of expectation. So Doodles, another one following suit with that type of IP ownership model.
Absolutely. And we're seeing celebrities, influencers jumping into the space, spending the money. Steve Aoki just bought one. I think he broke the record. And, here he is in the video at his show with thousands of people in the audience, taking out his phone and showing off his doodle. I mean, this is the ultimate flex, right? It's no longer the most expensive watch that I have on my wrist or the sickest car. It's literally what I have on my phone or what my profile picture is. And that's like your access token into this world. I know it sounds silly from one perspective, but on the other side of it, I mean, this is part of culture now, and it's going to continue to be part of culture. And I have so many friends that were doubters And now that they have their profile picture and they're flexing their favorite NFT, they're all in. Like once you get in, you get it. And obviously there's a monetary gains component to it, but it's fun, right? It's what we talked about it from the very beginning. This is a very, very, very fun, inclusive industry. And yeah, I mean, I think now you have a commonality with a celebrity where you guys have the same profile picture, right? Like you guys have something to talk about. If you run into
You
that
mentioned
celebrity
that
in the
this
middle of
is
the street.
you mentioned that this is now part of culture. We are on our 25th show, and we always knew that this was going to happen. I mean, this is why we started Goats in the Metaverse and started the show, but I didn't expect it to happen so quickly. We are seeing major celebrities endorsing JPEGs on the internet, bringing that into their businesses, into their shows, into their productions, and it has become part of culture much, much quicker than I ever anticipated. And it looks like it's only accelerating. The entire crypto market has come down, and NFTs are still hot, hot, hot and growing. It doesn't look like it's slowing down. We're expecting to see Coinbase launching their NFT marketplace soon. And I think that's only going to continue to accelerate the growth and demand of these types of blue chip projects where you own the IP, where you've got some strong community, and there is already a trajectory of success happening there.
Agree. So what are the 3 takeaways that somebody watching this show, that's whether they're dabbling in the market or they're going deep into the market, what's their takeaways from what we're seeing in current market conditions?
Number 1, IP ownership, the license that you are getting with your NFT, it seems to matter. It makes a difference to how this community is able to grow, how people will come on board, and the investment that people will make into these NFT projects if they know that they own the commercial rights or they own the full rights along with these NFTs. So that's one thing you should be checking if you're about to ape into a project. What are those commercial rights? That's number 1 from me. Stanley, hit us up with number 2.
Number 2, community, community, community. What is the community saying? Is the community holding for life? We saw a tweet. Literally, we were discussing a minute ago. I just spent $300,000 on JPEGs from Daniel Eve. And I don't own my house, and I live with 3 roommates in a $900 a month apartment. I mean, if that's not a sense of community I'm holding, I don't really care about anything else. I care about what's happening in this community. I don't know what is. What's number 3, Yossi?
Number 3 is you got to be looking for the projects that are continuously shipping, continuously building, continuously adding new features, new functionality, growing their community, being inclusive. You cannot rest on your laurels. There may be a space for those OG collections that will always hold some kind of cultural relevance, but really this is a space that is moving very quickly, and people expect to see new people entering into it, new functionality, new community building efforts, new drops, tokens eventually releasing. So you got to be on the pulse, seeing, is this the type of team? Is this the type of community that's going to be bringing in new capabilities every single month, every week? Are they shipping? Are they bringing up new stuff all the time? Because that's what's being demanded today in these projects.
I agree. Look for those builders. And I some more exciting news. I know you and I have been recording shows and shows and shows. We have a ton of new content coming out. So make sure for everybody that's watching, subscribe and share these shows. We do have the Goat Vault. And also, if you guys have any questions, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram. We're always happy to help and answer any questions. And we look forward to seeing you guys again real soon, as we're going to continue to make our both financial and time investment in 2022 in creating more and more content for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Peace out. Happy trading.